Welcome to the Coral ERM tutorial. Today we are looking at the Coral installer. This video will cover the process starting on step 5 of the installation documentation after you've downloaded the Coral files, unzipped them, copied them to your web server, and opened the home directory on a web browser. Once you've opened the home directory in a web browser, you will be taken to a page with the title Coral Installer. This is the Modules to Use page, which will display all of the modules available: authentication, licensing, management, organization, reports, resources, and usage. Check the checkboxes next to those modules you would like to install and click the Continue Installing button. This will take you to the Have Database Access screen. On this screen, enter a MySQL username and password for your server that has the permission to create a new database and database host name. If you would like to use a pre-existing database or custom database names, click on the Show Advanced link to open the Advanced Options menu and configure these settings. Then click the Continue Installing button. This will take you to the Configure Default Database User screen. On this screen, you will set up the regular user account that the Coral database will use. This login information will be stored in the Coral configuration. Then click the Continue Installing button. This will take you to the Have Default User screen. On this screen, you will set up the initial Coral admin account that you will use to log in to Coral and add other user accounts and set up configurations. Then click the Continue Installing button. This will take you to the Auth Module Installation screen. On this screen, you will set up the session timeout. This is also where you can check the checkbox next to Use LDAP for authentication instead of the Auth module. If you check this checkbox and choose to authenticate via LDAP, you will have to enter the information from your LDAP server. Then click the Continue Installing button. If you do not choose to use LDAP, you will go to the Auth Module Installation screen. On this screen, you will enter your default admin password. Then click the Continue Installing button. This will take you to the Licensing Module screen. On this screen, you can check or uncheck the checkbox to use the Terms tool functionality in the Licensing module. Then click the Continue Installing button. This will take you to the Usage module screen. On this screen, you will enter your link resolver base URL and check or uncheck the checkbox to use the Outlier Flagging feature. Then click the Continue Installing button. This will take you to the Resource module screen. On this screen, you will choose your default currency from a drop-down menu, check or uncheck the checkbox to enable alerts, enter your feedback email address, and enter your catalog URL. Then click the Continue Installing button. Depending on your server permissions, you may need to run additional commands. If you experience any difficulty, please reach to the Coral community and the Coral Steering Committee via the Coral website. This concludes our tutorial of the Coral installer. Please feel free to check out our other tutorials on Coral's Vimeo channel, and please consider subscribing to our Slack channel. The information to join can be found on the Coral ERM website. Thank you.